And we're doing a thing. I'm gonna brush my teeth real quick first while I wait for people to join in. and, you want to have fresh breath and you want to have nice looking teeth if you're going to be smiling a lot as your Joker. A little bit of mouthwash. And we just need to do a little shave. If you're a guy, it's better if you shave. Somebody who didn't shave that played the Joker. He was actually the first person to play the Joker, and also a Latino actor. First guy that played Joker was Cesar Romero, and he notoriously didn't shave his mustache, and it shows on the costume. I forgot what the reason was for that, but yeah, Cesar Romero never shaved his mustache to be the Joker. So it just kind of covered up. And they didn't really have cover up the same way that they do now. So that was the 1960s. So a little different back then, but I usually like to have it pretty clean. Well, it didn't work, man. It didn't work. There we go. This works. All right, and first thing I like to do is use this Maximum Hydration Nivea for men. Like I said, if you're female, you might have some different stuff to use, but because you can do girl Joker too. Matter of fact, they did the Flashpoint Paradox, and the Flashpoint Paradox, the Joker was a woman. It was actually Martha Wayne, and then Thomas Wayne became Batman, but it was much more darker, even darker than the typical Batman. If you can imagine that. Hey, what's going on, Yusef? I'm just talking about Batman movies and stuff, and it was cool too because they almost had the whole Flashpoint thing worked out really good with Martha and Thomas Wayne because they had two actors from the Walking Dead. Oh, thank you. I'm about to make it green in a moment. I appreciate that, man. But Martha Wayne and Thomas Wayne were played by Walking Dead stars. Oh man, I'm usually pretty good with the names, but well, the girl that played Maggie and the guy that played Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and can't think of the other woman's name, but she's a good actress. She's a good actress. But yeah, so that would have been cool because they could have showed them as Joker and Batman, and also the like they would have been able to build that other universe, which would have been cool to see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start off putting on my rubber glove. Now this hair stuff that I got, it does wash out, and it washes out water too, which is pretty cool. But I still like to use a rubber glove, just not get stuff all over the place. And this is the stuff that I use. Bang bang, and we'll get that all nice and greened up. Green it up, green it up. Yusef. Why'd you retract all your messages, Yusef? I'm just making my hair green. And I haven't seen a new Joker movie yet. The one with Lady Gaga. I'm really, to be honest, not that interested in seeing it. I liked the first one that they did, but I don't know. It didn't really look that interesting to me, to be honest. But one of these days, I'll get around to seeing it. Did anybody see the new Joker movie? The new, the Joaquin Phoenix. All right, there we go. And that looks pretty messy, so that's good. Right. Dropping things. Now I can just rinse off the glove. Just a fresh start on the next day. And just get all the stuff off my forehead. No more stuff on the forehead. No more stuff on the forehead. No more stuff on the forehead. Okay, oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. And now we'll get to the white makeup. And this is our white clown base makeup. And I did put a little bit of sunscreen on because I'm gonna be out. It's gonna be like 90 degrees today. And I'm getting ready to go out to a show. Yes, I'm going to be performing today on the Las Vegas Strip as the Joker with a bunch of cartoon characters. Pretty cool. And it's fun. It definitely has its ups and downs in this business. It's not for the light of heart, I'd say. Um, but, it's what I do. And I've been doing this stuff since I was a kid. And it's funny because when I was a kid, I used to make these tapes, which would be essentially, I did tapes that were a talk show that was very like vile, like talk show. Where we talked about really crazy stuff that they weren't really talking about in talk shows at the time. And I would do these tapes of me and my friends talking, which would essentially be a podcast. But this was before both of those things existed. And I thank you, Shantae. I appreciate that. I hope that you subscribe to my channel, and you'll see a lot of my videos because when I was a kid, I used to do this stuff, and I was doing basically podcasts and like risky talk shows before a lot of these other things like Adult Swim and stuff. And I wish I had more proof of it because I swear I'm not lying. I swear on my grandmother because I love my grandmother. And I did a lot of these little shows and I just put them on tapes. Somebody had long story, but I had gotten kicked out of my house, left home, and then I moved in with a friend of mine, and then I went to find a job, and while I was out looking for a job, his house got robbed, and they took all my tapes, some of my records, my sampler, like some of my DJ equipment. It was really, really rough. It was one of the most worst things that ever happened in my life at that time. I was 16 years old. Um, and I had about 9 years of stuff on tapes in a duffel bag, and it's all gone. And really sucks because the cool thing is, like now with YouTube and stuff, I would have been able to take all those tapes and transfer them to digital and then post them on here for everybody to hear, to see like how I grew and all the kinds of crazy stuff that I did with my friends. And it's a real shame because I think I might have like one tape left or something like that. But so I was really, really, that was a really hard time in my life. And I appreciate the subscriptions. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shantae. Oh, sincerely, Ace. What up, Ace? I appreciate it. I hope it all comes back, and thank you guys for subscribing. I'm working on that now, and I've been through a lot of other bad stuff as well. If you guys want to hear about it, some of the bad things that I've been through. Again, I think I was probably in my early 20s, maybe like 24 or something, at another event like that where I got hit by a drunk driver in a work truck. This guy was driving a work truck, and I was driving on my way to a DJ gig. I'm from New York, and it was in New York, and I had all my DJ equipment in my car, and I had this really bummy car. I mean, it was like a '88 Grand Marquis, which is what like the 1980s police cars were. And I bought it off of I think I bought it off of my boss, or maybe my uncle's shop or something like that. Um, and I got hit. I don't know where my sponge went. I lost my sponge. But I got hit by oh, here it is. I got hit by a van, and it was a guy that was drinking while driving his work van, I guess after hitting a bar after work, I'm supposing. And the cops didn't do anything about it. The cops like backed this guy up 100%, and I practically begged them to give him a breathalyzer, and they refused. The cops refused to give him a breathalyzer. And just to tell you, these same cops actually pulled me over multiple times, leaving the bar that I managed and DJ'd at dead sober. And these same guy was the same cop. I know the guy. So they had some kind of weird vendetta against me for no reason, because I never bothered anybody. I always took care of people at my bar. I even gave rides home to people that were too drunk to drive, because I wanted to be a good person and I wanted to keep everybody that came to my bar safe. So that's the kind of person I was, and I still got screwed really bad. Um, and It's hard. It's hard when stuff like that happens, and a lot of people don't experience that kind of thing. And I've had that throughout my life many a times, and I'm still trying to stay as positive as I can about things. And I'm still here at 44 years old, and I've been doing this makeup stuff since I was probably like 8 years old. They used to have this place down the block from me that happened to have Halloween stuff. They actually had two places. They had two places in walking distance from me, or riding a bike distance from me, when I was very young, that had Halloween stuff year round. So I loved that, because Halloween was my favorite holiday. So I used to get all this liquid latex and stuff, and I would practice doing all kinds of like scary makeup and things like that. And that's how I came to do it. And the fact that I'm doing this for a living is pretty cool. I think the fact that I stuck it by it all the time, because I didn't just do this all the time either. I had regular jobs. I was a carpenter, construction worker. I worked at Newsday in Long Island. Too much. Collating presses. Um, I worked at a dollar store when I was like 12. I worked at Sears in the Massapequa Mall, from like 17 to 19. So I was doing all this stuff on the side. I was doing my music and everything. I use way too much right now. But what is going on here? Curtis, are you okay, man? You need some help? I'm on my way to work myself, buddy. That's what I'm doing. And every day is Halloween for me. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah. I mean, if you don't like what I'm doing, then you don't have to watch my videos, Curtis, because obviously you're not at work right now. You're on YouTube watching a dude put on makeup. So, um, and Gabriel, same thing. I don't know, man. Maybe you guys need to get some help or something too. You know, I'm just trying to look out for people and tell some stories about my life. And I am monetized on YouTube, so technically this is a side job because I make money off of this, and I'm working on trying to make more. And I'm about to go out there, strip, and entertain a lot of people, and I make people happy, and that makes me happy. I make people laugh, so not a bad thing. Um, well, now you're defending yourself against me, so you don't even need to be in here then. You know, if you don't like what I'm doing, feel free to change the channel. That's the good thing about being here or anywhere. Even if you're in another country, you're obviously not, because that's typical nasty American attitude. Because I have people that watch me all over, and I appreciate them. I appreciate everybody. I got people in Australia and Germany. I even done music with people. I'm a hip hop artist. I've worked with Wu-Tang Clan. I've worked with DMX. I worked with Mobb Deep. I've done shows with all these people, KRS-One. I've done shows with a lot of these artists, and I've also done tracks with people before too. And I appreciate everybody that watches my stuff. And you know, I'd rather have you say nice things than be nasty, but whatever. You know, that's you. Um, I don't think I would ever go on somebody's YouTube channel like a complete stranger and like say nasty things to them. I don't understand what people get out of them. They must like there's got to be like a mental thing with you. Like, and I feel bad. Maybe you should find somebody to talk to about that stuff, and you know, you might be better for it. You know, because I'm not a psychiatrist, but I do read people pretty well, and I just try to do a good job out there for the people that I entertain. And I thought people would like to see some behind the stuff about how I do my makeup and things that I've done to get to this point in my life, because it could be inspiring. And if I can inspire even one or two people to do some cool stuff, some entertainment, or even if it's not an entertainment, just the fact that I was able to overcome all these obstacles and still do the thing that I love to do, I think that's intriguing. And you don't have to agree with me, but you don't have to watch it either. You know, that's up to you. My hair is green, Mick. How you doing, Mick the barber? Oh, you're a barber, so you know all about hair. Are you really a barber, or is that just like a name? I made my hair green because I'm gonna be the Joker, and Joker's typically has green hair, and I have green eyebrows as well. Green eyebrows, green hair, green, super green, like Chris Tucker. Uh, and we'll do a little bit of the top eyes here. And once again, I really appreciate the people that watch my stuff. Oh, Shantae, thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm screenshotting that. Yeah, that song meant a lot to me. Hard enough, and I think it's very different from a lot of other rap songs. It's got almost like a kind of like 1950s, 1960s cocktail vibe to it. I think that's kind of what I was going for. But I appreciate that, and that song is about a lot of people that I thought had my back, but they were really out for themselves. And the reason why it's like that's why I call it hard enough. And I'm gonna do some videos about my music as well. But I guess I'll tell you a little bit since you said you liked it. But that came from a lot of people that I've befriended over the years, and I do a lot for people. I go out of my way a lot. I've loaned people money. I've done a lot of favors, given people rides, help people with their relationships. I actually help people have relationships or keep relationships. I'm pretty good about that. I'm pretty easy to talk to, I guess, which I'm glad. Um, and Some of the people were very disrespectful afterwards of me helping them. So that was one of the things that I wanted to hit about that song. And I'm sure other people have been through similar stuff, or at least understand it, or know somebody that been through that kind of stuff. So, um, it's hard to talk and do this at the same time. Uh, okay, so getting there. Thank you, Shantae. I appreciate that, and that's on my album Dark Comedy, and um, I think that's got 12 or 13 tracks on it. Um, And I'll tell you something else about the chorus line with that. The chorus line actually has to do with the Joker, which is why I like that I got to do a video recently doing it as the Joker. Because I wanted to do a full on video as the Joker with that song. And the chorus line in that. So if you've heard the song before, and if you haven't, you can go to the link in my bio and check out the album, or just type in Hard Enough Switch or Hard Enough Switch, a.k.a. Tony. But the chorus line for that, it's like da, 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 da. And originally I was going to try to sing in that key, but I'm not that great of a singer. So I was like, it's hard enough to try. It just wasn't sounding good. So one of my favorite things in the 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson was the scene um, where Jack Nicholson, before he becomes the Joker, he's like the main dude that I forget the whatever crime lord, and he grabs him by his shoulders and he's like, "You are my number one guy." And then later on, after he kills him in the movie, sorry, spoiler alert, but if you haven't seen Batman '89 by now, I'm sorry, but he kills that guy, and then he later on, Bob, his uh next up, whatever, his sidekick or whatever in the movie, he grabs him by his shoulders, but he does it very like sarcastically and over the top. He goes, "Bob, you are my number one guy." Like he does it very over. So that's what I'm actually doing in the chorus line for that. So I go like, "It's hard enough to trust. Why did you go and it all up?" I'm trying not to curse. I do have an edited version now where I say "mess it up" instead of "f it up." I guess I could have said "f it up" too, but yeah. So that's actually what I'm doing in that song. Kind of doing my impression of Jack Nicholson doing his impression of the crime lord in the Batman movie. So fun fact. So if you like that, check out that song, or listen to it again and again and again. I'll do a little bit under too, a little bit under. There we go. So, see, I'm getting there. Um, and then I got a little bit of the eyeliner. So, yeah, I figure, I'm trying to do something different than other people, and kind of I take from all kinds of different areas as far as an artist, you get inspiration from things. And even like I have another song that's coming out. I think I actually used some of my Joker footage on this too. I thought I might have put it out already, but if I didn't, I'll post it up maybe later or something if you guys are interested, or tomorrow. But I got a song that I'm working on that I've been working on for, yeah, I wrote it like 20 years ago, but I actually wrote new stuff to it recently. A lot of my stuff I didn't get a chance to finish because of what I was saying earlier about losing a lot of my equipment and art and all that. But I have a song called Emotionally Disturbed. And I think I have a video that goes along with the new verse that I wrote. And the chorus line for that is kind of me doing a little bit of like a Doors kind of thing, like Jim Morrison from the Doors, I guess. I was kind of trying to go for that a little bit. And I like the Doors a lot. One of my favorite Doors songs is Alabama Song or Whiskey Bar. It goes, "Well, show me the way to the next whiskey bar." That's a good song, and I also sampled that on another track too. But that one's on a mixtape somewhere. But I think it could have mixed it down a little better and performed it a little better. But I think I called it Any Idea. So if you want to hear a not so good version of that or whatever, I'm kind of humble when it comes to my stuff. I think it's on a mixtape somewhere. If you type in Google Switch Any Idea, possibly mixtape. I think it's on the internet somewhere. But I could have made it better. But that was one of my songs that got destroyed too. So going back to some other bad stuff that happened to me in recent years. Um, Also, a while ago, somebody hacked uh, my computer from like another country or something, and they destroyed about 15 years of my work, my art, my music. I lost so much stuff, and that was at a time where I was doing shows with Wu Tang Clan and stuff like that, which it sent me in a really bad depression, and it took me a very long time to recover from that. And I lost so much stuff. And that was one of the songs because even though I may sample sometimes, it still takes a lot of work to do sample. At least the samples that I do for the most part, um, it was a lot to chop it up and recut it. So if I was to redo that song, I would really have to redo the whole thing again, which I might do eventually, but um, just for now, I don't know. Um, I just messed this up a little bit. There we go. All right. So I'm doing the Joker lips. And this is okay to be a little bit messy, because like I said, the Joker, you don't have to be perfect. And this is just my version of it. So see, a little bit messy. And yeah, so I'm still here after all this stuff that I've been talking about. And that's a good thing, I guess, right? I'm still trying. I'm still out there performing. I'm still posting stuff. I'm still trying to be creative, as you said, Shantae. So thank you guys. So this is my Joker. I'm ready for Batman. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like, support, comment. I have over 900 videos now on my page. So if you go check those out and comment on those too, that always helps me out. Or share them with people if you think this stuff is interesting and you want to put it out. Oh, I'm going to do one more thing. I forgot to do one more thing for the makeup. So yeah, I did a little lines. I forgot. I like to do a little bit of kind of black around here to kind of get that, like, just darken it up a little bit. So I forgot one thing. And then I just fade in. Fade fade that in a little bit. Fade that in a little bit. Yeah. And let's do like one more. Hey, Danny Dixon, what's going on? How you doing, Danny? Raymond Davis, how you doing, Raymond Davis? I'm actually pretty good as far as help. I'm about to go out and perform for a bunch of people and make some money. Um, and this is what I do for a living. I'm a performer, and I do all kinds of other stuff. If you go to the link in my bio, Raymond, Danny, please subscribe if you enjoy what you see. If not, you don't have to watch. It's totally cool if you go do something else. You don't have to be mean or anything. But if you do like what you see, I appreciate that very much. And you can check out the link in my bio. And I have 2 albums out. I'm an entertainer. I perform just about every day of the week. I do 12-hour days most times, and it's a lot of work. And I'm doing my best to make people happy out there and try to bring some good vibes. I do magic tricks. I do comedy. I do art. Uh, I'm a hip hop artist. I'm a rapper, DJ, performer. So if you guys enjoy what I do, I really appreciate that. And if you don't, that's no problem. So I'll do a couple final touches because I was going to leave it alone. But this is another thing. This keeps the lip makeup on for longer. And because I'm probably going to want to eat some food at some point today. And, I want to get a little, like, it's okay to look a little messy, but I like to keep it good. Because people are going to be taking photos with me. So, I want to be good. And there was one more thing. Oh, yeah. And then setting spray. So this is the final thing, setting spray. And all right. And that sets it all in. So there we go. So now I got, get a little bit of a thing. And somebody saw me at the Comic-Con and they liked the way that my makeup, I do the makeup a little bit differently than I did at the Comic-Con, but this was like 6 years ago. So I've done a lot of variations of the Joker, but somebody liked my makeup and my outfit and my facial structure, I guess, that they put me in a real Joker slash Harley comic book. So if you look up Joker slash Harley, that's me. It's definitely me, because even my mom saw it and she was like, that's you. I didn't even tell her about it. But she saw me flipping through the comic book. And I only found out about that through a photographer that was hanging out with me the whole time. I met him that day. And a couple months later, he sent me a picture of the cover. And he was like, dude, check this out. Like, holy moly, that's me. So I actually got in a Joker comic book. And I'm going to be in a Joker movie, live action, coming out maybe next year. That I think it starts shooting in May. So look out for Payback in Gotham. I'm gonna be posting about all this stuff. And thank you for watching, Shantae and Danny and um, Raymond. If you're watching, I got some help, and and I appreciate everybody watching. But I do have to get to work now. I might go live on the strip later if you guys are interested in seeing me live on the strip. Maybe I'll go live and you can see stuff that I do. And if not, I usually go live doing my beats, or sometimes I'm hanging out with my buddy Dragster and playing poker, or we might do some video game live feeds or something like that. I'm trying to get some more content out, and I got some more videos that are going to be posted up within the next hour. So I think 2 videos should be posting today around 12 o'clock. So Las Vegas time at least. So thank you guys again for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you did subscribe, please check out any one of my 900 plus videos and comment on them and share them with your friends and family. And I really do appreciate it. And thank you guys. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys later.